For the 100% cheapest Madden 22 coins and 2K MT, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 22 video on the channel, and in today's video we're going to showcase how to get these master cards right here for the 100% cheapest price possible. And as we get into the video, fellas, I owe you guys a quick giveaway, so if you want any of these cards, Calvin Johnson, Chase Young, Brian Dawkins, Reggie Bush, comment their name in the comment section and include your social media in the comments. And at the end of tomorrow's video, what I'm going to do is use a random comment generator to pick a random comment, and if your name appears, you just won the card you selected. So quickly drop a comment with the player you guys want, be subscribed to the channel. Those are really the only two things you guys gotta do. Optional step number 3, follow me on Twitter at SwiftYouTube, and without further ado, let's get into the video and let's talk about getting these cards for cheap, because we do not want to pay 300,000 coins for these 98s. We want to get them for less, so let's talk about it. Now in the video, what I'm going to be doing is showing you guys the step-by-step guide to get these cards for cheap and actually completing it live on video. Alright, now as you guys can see, when you go to the Sugar Rush sets and you go to Champions, there are sets for every single 98 that require 396 overall players. And the goal of this video is to come in here and do one of these sets. So let's say, for example, we're doing the 98 overall Calvin Johnson. The goal is to come in here and complete the set for the same price that the card is selling for on the auction block. Now you're probably wondering, Swift, if I come in here and I do this Calvin Johnson set for the same price that he sells for on the block, how is that giving me a good deal? I just paid the same amount of coins that I would be paying if I got him from the block. Well, here is why it is advantageous. If you come in here and you do this set for the same price that Calvin goes for on the block, you are also going to be getting 3 NCAT 96 overall Sugar Rush players that are going to give you a ton of value. Now at the end of the video, I'll be showing you guys what you want to do with those cards to get value, but basically the goal of this video is to come in here, do the Calvin Johnson set or whichever player we want to do for the same prices he goes for on the block, get the 96s, and then extrapolate value from those cards to kind of cost offset and bring the price down to ideally about 200 to 250k. Now in terms of getting these sets done, sadly the 96s are selling for a fairly hefty price. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our sets and we are going to do the sets for the 96s. Now to do these, what you guys got to do is you got to get an 88 overall player who ideally you're getting for around like 5,000 coins. Should be pretty easy to do so. And then you're trying to get 94s at a price of around like 48 to 50,000 coins. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hop on over to the auction block. I'm going to get into sniping and let's start getting these 94s. Let's start getting these 88s. It can take a bit of time, but we're going to get into sniping and I'm going to hopefully show you guys all my snipes live on video. Now to start with, we're getting the 88s and we got to get 3 of these players. Now this is by far the easiest part of the video. Filter it down by 88 to 89, filter it down by the program Sugar Rush, go by all offense, go by all defense, take some refreshes right here. You should find these cards in a matter of minutes. 4.9k for Alton Robinson, that is perfect. Can we land that deal? I might have been a little bit slow. Even though I was slow, we're still getting the player. Let's get 3 of these cards at around 5,000 coins. I'll see you guys once I do, and we'll move on to step number 2. And also, you might be wondering, Swift, why do I gotta get 3 of these cards? Well, as you guys know, we're doing 396 overall sets. Each set is requiring 1 player, so 3 times 1, simple math, that's gonna mean you guys are getting 3 of these players to be able to then turn that into a 98. So wonderful. I would say I probably got those cards at an average cost of less than 5k. Another one is up for 4.7 right here. That's perfect. We got 3 88s. That's what you guys gotta do at 5,000 coins. Now next up, let's move on to the higher overall players. Now for these higher overall cards, again, we are looking for about 48,000 coins. And to get these cards, what you guys are gonna do is you're filtering it down by 94 to 95. You're going down by Sugar Rush, and you're gonna go by all offense and all defense. When you're on the all defense filter or the all offense filter, all I want you to do is refresh. Now it's probably gonna take you a little bit more time, but on refresh number 2, we see a card for 47k, and cha-ching, we land it for 47k. That is wonderful. Now all you guys are looking for, like I said, is you're getting these cards at around 47. You're gonna have to get 6 of these players because for each 96, you gotta get 2 cards, and of course, we're gonna be building 3 96s, so 3 times 2, pretty simple math right there. That is gonna mean we need 6 of these 94s. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna refresh on this filter. 50k, like, you know what, I'll take it. That's actually still a decent deal to grab, and when we do the math right there, we're spending about 47,000 coins on each of these players, and we're spending about 5,000 coins on the 88s. Add that all up, and that is probably like less than 100,000 coins per set. 46,000 times 2 is 92k. We add the 5,000 to that, that's gonna mean we're spending about like 97,000 coins per set. Now honestly, I'm really willing to buy these cards at 50k or under. As you guys can see, I bought one at 50 before that. I was willing to buy that one at 49, so I would say really 50,000 coins or less is kind of the number you guys are looking for. We already have 3 of the players. All we gotta do is get 3 more of them, and then we're set. Like, this is not taking you very long, and we're gonna be getting Calvin at a wonderful deal. Probably should have taken that card at 49, but I'll see you guys after. The only time you guys will see me in here is if I land some like crazy snipe for like 30 or 40k. That's probably unlikely though. I'll see you guys in the sets.
boy.
So there we go. That was honestly super simple, probably a little bit easier than it should have been. I thought that would be a little bit more challenging. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the sets. We're going to head on over to the Sugar Rush. We're going to go to Heroes, and we're going to knock some of these out. Now, honestly, fellas, I think these could be profit as well. As you guys can see, we spent 100,000 coins to do this set, but the 96s right now, I think you could sell for like 125k. So we could make a little bit of profit. Now, the thing about this video is I'm not trying to make profit. I'm trying to get Calvin, I'm trying to get Brian Dawkins, and I'm trying to get them for cheap. So let's get this 96. Justin Reed right here. Curious how much the card is going for. Would it actually be profit? It probably would be. You could sell the card for 120, make about like 10,000 coins of profit, but that's not what we're doing. We're going to knock this set out 3 times, and then let's do this Calvin Johnson, and let's get this man on the team. So here we go, fellas. That is 300,000 coins in spend, potentially a little bit less than that if I'm honest with you guys, and we are doing this set for the same price that the 98 sells for. So if I went into the auction block and I bought this 98, I would be getting the card and I would be spending the same amount of coins that I'm getting on this set right here. But by doing the set, remember, we are getting the 96 overall player. So let's do this right here. Let's get our 98 overall Calvin Johnson. Calvin is going to be wonderful on the team. I'm unsure if I should power the man up. Let me know in the comment section if I should. That animation is beautiful, man. That animation is beautiful. This could probably be a coin making method as well, but Calvin Johnson, I will take the 98. We will take the 79 overall power up, and in round number 2, we're getting these 96s back. Now, do I want any of these cards on my team? I'm considering maybe taking someone for the squad right here. Like maybe, I'm not even so sure who to go with, man. Would I want any of these cards on the team? Maybe the right tackle could be a good player item. I'm actually unsure though. Nah, you know what? Let's just take 3 random players. What we're doing is we're going to then go in here and we are going to quick sell these players. So Jonnu Smith, Adrian Amos, Charvarius Ford are going to quick sell for about 14,000 candy. Now, this is basically just absolutely free candy, and with that free candy, what I recommend you guys do is open this pack up 2 times. Now, remember, we spent the same amount of coins that we did on Calvin Johnson, so whatever I get out of this is cost offsetting. If I get a high pull, that's going to mean I'm basically making more coins back and spending less on Calvin. We get a 92 Troy Hill to start it off. Card number 2, what's it going to show us? Can we get higher than a 92? That would be wonderful. If not, I'm not really too upset with it because we're still going to be getting a good deal on the player. So we go with 2 straight 92s. We get Michael Carter, we get Troy Hill. Those cards are selling for about like 25 to 30k, and that's going to bring the price that we spent on the card down to about like 250k instead of what the player would usually be going for on the auction block, which is about 300. And of course, that's with us getting like the worst 2 possible pulls we could have gotten. We got 2 92s instead of getting higher cards. Let's say you get like a 96. Well, then you're making back a lot more coins than I did right there, but that is how you guys are going to be getting these master cards and getting them for a cheap price. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you did, scroll down and drop a like. Helps out the channel so very much. Getting Calvin Johnson for at maximum 250 at the cheapest you could do. You could get 2 96s out of that reroll right there and spend in essence like 100,000 coins on the card. Hopefully this did help. If it did, drop a like. Be sure you guys enter that giveaway, and until next time, I'm out. Have a wonderful day. Appreciate all your support on the channel. Have a wonderful one, fellas. Peace.